Yeah, welcome to the channel. Today I'm gonna be talking about manga and the different forms they come in, the trim sizes, the different publishers and their price, and kind of do a comparison as to the quality of the book, the binding, which versions that I like, which ones I don't. Let's just get the smaller trim sizes out of the way. So for instance, we have Kodansha here, so Kodansha here, publication. This is kind of the standard trim size, and the price here for this one is $10.99. And then when you compare that to here, we got Viz, same trim, pretty much same trim size, standard. One is Kodansha, the other one is Viz. I think these are the two major publications, and this one usually goes for about $99.99 US, and kind of Viz. So Kodansha is a little bit priced more on this. Now if you thought that was even more alarming, this right here is yen press. Same thing, same quality, same type of paper, same trim, standard trim again. What do we have here? Usually priced at 13 bucks, so yeah, so yen press is tripping with their price, but so yen press is a little bit more expensive always. I don't know why, but that's how they roll. Now there is a smaller trim size than this, and usually vertical. I don't think they do it as much no more, but vertical has these trim size. So they got the Flowers of Evil, which is out of print now. I like this trim size though, for some reason. I just kind of enjoy it. Smaller, a little bit smaller in comparison, as can be seen. It's a little bit smaller, but this one, the price tag on this is $10.95, so it's a little bit more expensive than your average vertical. This one is Ajin, a great series. Comes in with this. I love the trim size for this one too. I would not change it. It's a little bit expensive though, $12.95, which is kind of similar to your Viz signature. I think was it a Mob Cycle? I think is a little bit smaller. It is not the same. So Dark Horse, their trim size is a little bit different. So they're maybe wider a little bit in comparison, but shorter, as can be seen. With that $11.95 retail. I think Trigon is an older one, similar. Is it similar trim size? Yeah, at least. And this one is priced at was older, so it's $9.95. So back in the day, it used to be cheaper. And this is kind of like I think this 2-in-1, same trim size. So those are kind of the smaller trims, and I enjoy them mostly. The only quarrel I have, or problem I have, is with the yen press charging a little bit more than the other ones. And then after that, you get into a variety of different ones. So these is kind of the Omnis for a Dark Horse, which is a little bit bulky. So you get this one, Elfin Laid. I think currently they're releasing Gans in these ones, so 3-in-1s. Sometimes it can be bulky. Now it can be cheap, so it's usually about 20 bucks, so 24 bucks for these ones. The thing I don't like is that the thickness, and then it's glued spine. So usually I don't like this. Now what I prefer usually, if you're gonna do something like this, if you're gonna put Omnis, the ones I prefer, Viz is my preference. So Viz does a great job with their Omnis, so this is a perfect edition, 2-in-1s. So usually 2 volumes is always, I think, the perfect size in just the book being more bulky, having to worry about the spine cresting. So I think Viz does a great job with their perfect editions, or kind of what they have for Monster. That's kind of their signature line, but with 2-in-1s. Same thing with Pun Pun. So this is kind of so this is their Omni. But before I get to the Omni, let's get to the regular standard size for Kodansha. So this is their next level. So before was the standard, this is the bigger trim, $12.99, and it's similar, in the similar fashion. Viz has a kind of, they call it their signature line, is similar trim, so a little bit bigger. And so the quality of these books, I love this signature. So $12.99, so priced about at the same. Vertical is all over the place. So this is kind of like an Omni. So kind of another trim size. Is not the same as, still, it's not the same as the signature. You see. But it's an the price also on this one is $17.95. So kind of a different one. Another vertical oddity, and then another vertical oddity here again is this kind of collection of the complete flowers reviewable. So vertical does not stay consistent with what they're, you know, so they have a variety of different trim sizes, which I'm not a fan of. But this is the other Viz Sig line, so kind of, which has floppies. So besides $12.99, but there's this French flop on this one. Same thing with Dead Demons, you know, so a little bit thinner though with Dead Demon, thinner, and then a little bit more priced, really, $14.99. You got $12.99. So same book, same format, same quality of paper, but I think your boy Inu Asano put a lot of, you know, art. Yeah, so I'm a big fan of this. This is my favorite by far. I love the signature line from Viz. One of my favorite books as far as the book composition is concerned. Now let's get into more bigger books, and so now we have Vertical. I think Vertical, this is praised as being one of the best. So it's hardcover, a Gundam here, priced at $30. But so these books, so the binding, now one thing is it is sewn and then glued on top, so the pages are kind of a little bit stuck together, so you have to be careful with that. So there is one defect there. In similar fashion, these ones, the newer perfect editions, also have the same problem, because the binding, even though it's sewn, same here, you know, you got to be careful with your pages. Now the paper quality in here are better. So with this one, the paper quality is photo, look at, you know, so for that reason, the price tag. And I think this book in general, I mean, it looks good on the shelf. It is heavy. You just got to be careful when you're reading it. That's the only concern that I have. So you can't open it all the way. You got to be super careful. Same thing with this one too. I mean, a lot of people are praising these perfect editions from Viz that's currently being put out. I mean, I like the quality, you know, the glossiness, paper on the inside is neat, and then it's also priced at about $20. It's just that, you know, with the binding, I kind of, yeah, they didn't do it, you know, because the binding, the perfect binding that I would say would be, I think Dark Horse is right now doing a great job, or even, you know, this is a Vinland Saga from Kodansha. Kodansha's 2-in-1. The binding, as you can be seeing, is not as bad. The pages are not as good. I mean, the quality of the page probably in the perfect edition is better, but you see this binding is I think more preferable. So Viz here, I mean, not Viz, Casey Kodansha has this one out, which is kind of similar to this is their hardcover. I think this is the route that they should be going with, more of their 2-in-1s. This is a perfect. I like the hardcover like this, and I like the price. So it's similar priced as this, you know, similar, same price. I mean, the paper quality in here is definitely better. It's just, I think the binding is better in here. So I have the same problem with this one. Soul Eater, I think Square Enix, similar line fashion there. Now, I think Dark Horse is another one, kind of their Omnis here. Again, the quality of their spines or their binding is, yeah, has room, but it's still, this is a little bit better than the one that I showed. But they upped their game with this one. The spine, oh my goodness, and the quality of the book and the rubber. So I mean, the pages can stretch open very well. So I give a plus for this one. So this is where Dark Horse shines over there, right? Dark Horse shines on their the deluxe edition. I think more manga should be put, as if the art is great in this format. Now Viz also shines with their Junji Ito. They did a great job, because sometimes they have slip covers, and to top it off, once you take the, you know, off, you get a book on the inside that even if, I mean, even the chest jacket is gone, is, man, they only did that for Junji Ito. I think they should do that more. So this is great, as opposed to this the Viz Bigs. Yeah, their spine is terrible. I just don't like it. All in all, I mean, it would be a good, if the spine was sewn like the Berserk Deluxe editions, it would have been perfect. So Viz wins in this department, and their signature line. Their signature line and this, but their this bigs, you know, has room for improvement. So let's come back to Yen Press. Last but not least, Yen Press has this one for Bride Story. Is a hardcover with a desk jacket. It's beautiful. Yeah, with an alarming price tag. I mean, obviously $17 for one volume. Now, if you're gonna go that high, right? Why don't you do the same thing that Viz did, right? What's up with this? The minimalist, like they barely did anything. It's hardcover, but come on, right? You could have gave me some art, right? No art. So, but all in all, this is not bad either. Actually, the quality of the binding is perfect, and then the art on the inside. So this is a good book, beautiful book. It's just that's the one flaw it has there. Viz wins in this department when it comes to their perfect editions. They're, you know, 2-in-1 Omnis, or just call them Omnibus Omnis. Viz wins when it comes to Junji Ito's collection. They win. I think JoJo's too. They just have a great quality. They just need to stay away from the Viz bigs. Stay away from the Viz bigs. All in all, Dark Horse wins in this department. Usually their Omnis are not that good if it's soft cover, like these top Omnis. Yeah, the spine is gonna be ruined, right? Vertical has a variety of different trims, so they need to be consistent in what they put out. You know, Kodansha, their books are not that great, but occasionally you get some quality. And that's kind of what I wanted to discuss. Thanks for watching the video. Leave a like if you know, it wasn't me flossing, or, you know, I'm not trying to floss here, okay? But leave a like, comment, let me know what are some of your favorite books as what, like, you know, when it comes to spine and the design and just the book in general, you know, as a book, the format of the book and what it contains on the inside. But thanks for watching, and peace.